happens, if you are getting a freelance work, you will not sit and you will model, because that will take 8 hours, 7 hours, and if you they want complete model, that can take up to 1 week. So why will you invest 1 week if the person is paying, not paying? Freelance, it will not be given by a very big studio. Very big studio will give freelance to small studios. They will not give to you. So they, if the person doesn't have a budget, he will search for freelance works. And in freelance work, if you are trying to make, then you have to apply all the shortcuts. You have to download files wherever you find. If there is a table requirement, you will download. But right now, this is not the right way. Right now, try to model it by yourself. I know you will fail. I had failed. Still, I fail. It's not a very big thing. There is a very good saying, this time you fail, next time you fail better. Then next time again you fail better. Fail till that time when you are not successful. It's a simple logic of skills. So let's do it. I'll again start with that same stuff. That is face, how you can make the face. I'm taking a plane. Okay. Anybody getting irritated with this girl? Then I can switch. I don't have any issue. Anything we can take actually. Let's take something. Goblin, I think I did in your class only. Goblin face. Done. Okay. So suggest me something. Yes, yes, Sheikh. Tell me. हाँ हाँ हाँ. अच्छा अच्छा, आप आर्किटेक्चरल की बात कर रहे हैं, आर्किटेक्चरल की बात कर रहे हैं. हाँ हाँ हाँ, वो एक्सट्रूड है, सिंपल एक्सट्रूड है. इफ़ यू, अगर ऐसे आपने बनाया है, प्लीज़ बेयर विथ मी सो दैट आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड. एंड आपको सबसे पहले तो यू हैव टू कन्वर्ट इन टू एडिटेबल पॉली, देन सेलेक्ट अ फेस एंड simply shift and drag. You can shift drag to anything. Suppose you have taken a plane, just suppose you have taken a plane and convert it to editable poly first thing, and then you can extrude like this. Shift drag, shift drag, shift drag, shift drag. Like this you can make the whole base. Okay, it's very. Ha. If you are not converting it to an editable poly, the whole object will get dragged. Otherwise, like if there is a box and if you will move, the whole box will move. If you are pressing shift, then it will duplicate. Okay, but if you are, and into a box, one more thing is there, you cannot extrude this. That is not possible. Yes, who is this? Yes, Raktagan, tell me. You have something? Okay, that is Sheikh was on line. That's the reason. Now you are able to hear. That he was attending from mobile. Some power failure issue is there into Sheikh's place. That's the reason. I was just explaining him like you cannot extrude the edge if it's not a plane into Max. In Maya it is possible in because it will create a manifold geometry. So max automatically stops you from not extruding the edge. You can extrude a face like this, but you cannot extrude an edge. But if it is a plane, you can extrude. Okay, so that was the question. Let's move again to our character. Okay, somebody said we already did goblin. So any more suggestions for the face? Anything else? Donald Duck. Donald Duck, you said, no? That's a very nice stuff. We have front and side. I we can create the whole character only. Why we will stop for face? This is looking nice. Okay. So you have got front and side. Suppose if you want to make face, you can take this also directly, or you can go with this also, because this is an animated correct means character, and not that tough. I hope. Let's see. So let's save it. It will add one more character to my profile. DONAL Donald Duck. Okay, so we have a Donald Duck, and first thing what we do is separate out our front and side. Now the hands you are seeing, they are not in T pose, so I will avoid hand. I will not make hand into this, because these are not in T pose. Rest is all okay, and it looks nice. So let's compare it. Since this is a new, means downloaded from internet, we have to compare it whether means proportions from front and side is equal or not. So I'll open it on Photoshop. I didn't check. So you can see how and why these things happens. Basically these are 3D models that are being rendered. If you are rendering in perspective, there will be a depth that will be shown. That's the reason these kind of differences you find. They have tried it well, but because of perspective there is an issue. So if I will start without doing, I will get stuck. So you have to come to Photoshop. This neck part is also, I don't know where it is. Okay, so let me just fix this first. We'll start one by one. This is the eye, and the snout is going up. I will wrap it That will be give more depth. I'll just do with this only. Uh, okay, so we have got something over here. You can see I just moved it a little bit more up. If I will move a little bit more up, this will touch this and it will be almost okay. A little bit more up I am moving. It's not allowing me. I'll just move from that down so that the snout touches up. Okay, so one we have done. Forget about these lines currently. Then next is, hey, Shivaram is not here today. What happened to him? Neck. So his neck is a little bit bigger and his neck is smaller. So what I can do, this is the finishing line of the neck. The neck should start from this area. So I'll select the whole character. Let's first see the end areas. This is the, so from here there is a problem. So we can select this full object like this, press Ctrl T and move it down like this to touch. So a bigger neck will be visible. Let's see rest of the parts. This kind of, now this area like shoulder area would have been a little bit up. That's so funny. This back area is not visible. I'll just check with this t-shirt. So if I move this up, his belly will like should stay over here only. Okay, so we have to manage this this belly I will take, and we need to, if we are move like from this area we have to move up, and from this area we have to move down. Okay, so half of the area I will select, okay, and Control T and move up. And then half of the area from here you want to move it down. Now while moving down I'll consider this also. Okay. Somewhere around this. So you see so much of difference is there. Whole model. And if you take it without checking it, you will feel like things are not matching. Okay, and forget about the back. Back we can visibly see and we can create. Hands we will not be creating, so I will just fill up with the this same color. Okay, like this. You can use anything actually, means clone stamp tool also you can use. I am not using that, or automatic fill also you can take. You are more okay with these stuffs, but I am not okay. So this will be the outline of this one. Hands will not be making, so I will not consider it. This have a little bit of edge corrections. You can make these corrections. You can leave also, it's not a very big task. Okay, this again will go from here to here. Same color is there, so I'll just to reduce, just completing the edges or outlines, you can say. Manually also you can go. Roughly I am doing, I'm not like, this some hairs will be there from here, like this. Okay, and anything else is left? So all the outlines I have covered. We can go with this. This will be a little bit distracting, so what I will do, I will just remove all these areas. Hare Prabhu. Okay. This can go. Okay, we have a breakage line over here, that also I will improve a little bit, not too much. Less rest you can, like, it doesn't require that much of merging. And now we are ready to go. Okay, so let's crop it. Okay, so both front and side we have created. Now we just have to plug them in. Check the properties. Properties, details, 689 by 1081. Okay, 689 by 1081. 689 by 689 by 689 by 1081. I think it will be opposite. Yep. 1081 by 689. 1081 by 689. Okay, so we have taken this image, plane, sorry, and you can directly drag and drop your image into this. Okay, now same thing, we have to duplicate. Okay, this will go till minus 90, and onto this one we have to give the side. I will arrange the side, but first I will drop the side onto that one so that I don't forget. So we have a side, right, and as I see, the issue is the character is looking towards the other side. Okay, so my This thing is open only. I'll just control T, flip horizontally, flatten image, and save. Okay, so side is open and it flipped. Okay, so now our character is looking forward, and this is means looking, not looking in towards the main character. Now, and one more thing we have to check, if you want to make with the exact proportions, so check the size, details, 1081 by 583, this is the height. So the size will be 583 this time. Okay, so once your size is being mentioned, you can adjust both the images by going on front, moving it onto the floor, and since this is your front, we have to move it right at the center. F3 over here. Okay, this much we have done. Now how you can move it back? Just take a box, create a box right at the center. Okay, and you have to see like your box, this object is, if you are moving, this is in front of it or not, that you have to define. So I'll just move it like this, and we are moving in a wrong way. Okay, so if I am moving it in front, the object goes at the back. We don't have to make it move it in back, we have to move it in front. Same thing we will do over here also, like this. Now once you are done, select both, right click, property, and show frozen in gray, you have to remove and freeze. It's set for modeling. This is how you will set your image plane into Max. Okay, this is one easy way. There are others way also, like Alt B and all you can do. I would suggest you to go with this method currently. Now comes the blocking. First stage of modeling is blocking. So how much you are going to block now? The question is that, should we go with just face or should we go with the whole body? Now I can go with the whole body currently, because it's a not a well defined face, human face. Human face are little bit challenging. This is quite okay face. So what I can do, let's, but it might be possible that you are not able to get. So first we will go with the face only. Like this, we have a face, press R, fill the face with the box. Whatever box you have, try to fill it, make it a little bit bigger in size. Fill it from the side also, fill it from the front also. So this is the first thing you will be doing. Second thing, if you remember what we does, basically just after creating a box, we apply a turbo smooth it, so that it becomes smooth like a head, and we will have extra divisions to work onto that. So turbo smooth, it became like this, collapse all, convert to editable poly. Okay. I think I have moved it in wrong way. checks can happen. Now we can see over here. So as you remember, from here basically neck comes, okay, and this area becomes the face area. Whichever character you are creating, most of the time that character will talk. If you are making a character who can talk, try to follow the topology, but the topology section comes during specialization, not now. Your first goal should be how to create the object. Somehow by extruding, moving the vertices, you should be able to create the object. Topology, once you create, uh, one of the student right now, he was saying like he has created somewhere around more 100 times just the face, and still he have issues. So topology comes the next one. Currently one thing we have to follow, like we have to fill up this whole area. Okay, so this area is already filled, we don't have to worry. Over here I need to worry, like I'll just move some of the vertices in our proper fashionable way, and this becomes the forehead, so I will move it a little bit down. Okay. We don't have a well defined jaw, so I will leave this area as it is, otherwise I would have made a jaw out of this. The neck part should move from here actually, but we don't have a jaw, so we can't do anything. I will just move it like a jaw. This I will move it like this. This will be at the back, and now extrude this too for the neck. Remember, neck doesn't start from here, neck starts from the back. Okay, so I will shift and extrude like this. It looks weird, but soon you will see that it is looking okay. And when you extrude, this area becomes flat. You just have to select the edge of this area and move it in front. If you are going to do this, this area will become circular. Now you can adjust the edges. Now if you see, it is going like this, actually the neck should go from here. Okay, so you can press Alt 1 and give an edge over here, and this edge you can make it for the neck area so that it bends a little bit inside to give you proper neck. Okay, and this we can delete for the time being, and press R and make it like this, and you can scale a little bit. Alt 1, scale here also, move it in front. So we got a basic structure. And this has been done only from one part. Front is looking like this. So to work into the front, again what you need to do, select the edges. I'll show you. Oh, this side we have done, this side it is still out, so I'll move it inside to make the edge like this, and this will also I'll move it a little bit inside only so that it fits. This is our neck region only, so I'll make it like this so that it fits little bit down like this. This looks okay. Okay, so we have got a simple structure over here of the Donald duck. Now Donald duck doesn't have nose. We don't have to worry about that. He have very big eyes. So let's do one thing. We will separate out the eyes with the nose. That's the first part. Alt 1. Okay. This is a separation line. Don't worry about that snout going up. Snout will be a little bit down and then only it will go up. So I'll move it over here and press W. If I am going to move it like this, and when I will apply turbo smooth, it will become more small. So I'll hold on for a while. I'll give one more edge over here so that I can differentiate between eyebrows or forehead, although it doesn't have a very good forehead, but I have to differentiate for the eye. So this four areas will become the eye, and you can see we have a line over here, that separation line I am making for the eyes. Now we have got a very good section for the eye, this 4 and this 4. This will create the eye of the character. Now if I will scale right now, it will not be very like of good shape, although I can scale like this. I will scale, okay, and now we have to adjust the eye according to our requirement. And this, you can see we don't have a line which can divide, and we can make it round. To make that thing round only, we have to give one more line right from the center, both, okay, and now we have to move it, this whole thing down. I am doing a little bit of adjustments, okay, it's under string. Yep. So we got a structure. Now how much this structure will go inside, we don't have any idea. So I will just delete this structure like this, okay. So this is our like basic structure. Now we have to create the lips. These are lips but spread outside. These are lips only. So and since this character needs to talk, so we have to select the lip section, and if you remember what we do with the lip section, we scale it down. One biggest mistake I did, I didn't select it all and scale it down. This didn't give me this chin line. But why that thing? How did I think like it doesn't have a chin only? So what do we do with that topology line? That also we need to think. If you are not getting that thing, forget about it. We have to just make it as look as Donald. Okay. So the thing what we do, we scale it down actually like a lip. Shift scale it down, okay, to the base area, okay. You can see the lip is starting from here. I am making it from here. Wouldn't be it awkward? How will it go till there? So again I have to modify according to the character. Let's see from the side. it goes till here. We don't have a line, that's the reason. Let me put one forehead line. Okay, now we can go till here. Not to this one but to this one, because we require this line for the end. So I'll just select this face, scale it down, and then shows my starting line. Forget about the shape right now. If you will try to make the shape, it will be a difficult task. A little bit of definitely adjustment will do, but after extrusion it will become okay. Like this we have done. I'll again select the faces, and simply I will extrude. First is we will try to block this area. The thing is that you can easily make this also separately, because this is a little bit different character, and you can make this thing directly like me also how I am trying to make. So this snout that you are like thinking, it can be made very easily, okay, if I make it separately. I'll show you that also. So just select the object, tools, scene explorer, hide this object. And what is this? This is simply a box, nothing else. Convert to editable poly, vertex, block it out from here to here. Okay. Alt 1, move it down like the shape it is there. Okay. This will start converting into a proper shape. Alt 1, the top part is also like this only, but the front part is smaller in shape. Yes. Okay, you can go like this, double click, smaller in shape. So we are trying to create the beak of the character with simple structure, and then select this down part, extrude it outside like this. This will give you this cut line will come over here, that we can like give later also. First thing is always blocking, so I will try to block this whole structure. Alt 1, one line will go give over here, and one line will give over here, so that I can extrude again for the outside. This also is required. Okay, so something like this we have started getting. Okay, and once you will apply turbo smooth, you will see how it becomes. So before that, W, select this one, okay, and we have to extrude it outside like this. One time, first is blocking only, later on like with the help of mesh smooth we can create. So this will give, this will create, this will go over here, and this now will become the corner. So see how easily we have created. If you think like this cut should go till here, just press Alt 1, give one more over here, okay, and delete the rest of the part. I am not going to delete currently, and we have to make it like a beak. So from front R and scale it down. Secondly, again select the edge, select it, scale it down to make the shape. Okay, I am not giving a center line right now. We have to give that will automatically become once you apply mesh smooth. So basic structure we have given like this. You can select the edge of this one, move it outside to give it more circular effect. Okay, like this. All to one over here I will subdivide it, and W will move it down a little bit more like this, so that it follows a curve path. I'll press Alt 1 and I'll give the center line into this one also, just like I have given over there. So this we have created a simple beak. Now I have taken a box at this place full. You could have taken a box over here only and extruded the two beaks outside also. Various ways are there. It's not a single way that you can create, and all the ways are okay. If you will apply, if I will hit turbo smooth right now, it will add division, it will add divisions on this area also. I don't want that. Let's delete these two area, because these two will be attached to the face. So this I will delete. You don't require, so that it doesn't even circularize, and then we'll apply turbo smooth and let's see what happens. So it's kind of ducky. Center line also came. We can push that line inside a little bit. Collapse all. You could have gone for a little bit inside. I am leaving that stuff currently. Collapse all. Vertex. क्या हो गया भाई? So I think this way is better than extruding from this one. Okay, and now we can move those parts and simply weld over here. So you have to take decisions according to your requirement. So this one I don't prefer now. I am deleting it. side. Now this area, front area will come a little bit out, not from top, not from bottom, but from top. If you will see all text, this also, all text, this also, and I hide this. So we'll try to fit in this area also, we don't require anymore. This will be attached with the character only. Okay, so this has given us a space, and this thing that is coming out, that we will join with the character only. So we are left with just the eyes, and that eye is also coming too much of down. Now we have to adjust all this so that we can fit our snout or beak, you can say. This is a big character. We'll give a little bit of character. Forehead and all we haven't done, so that's the reason. I'll just move it a little bit like this. Okay, and these things will go at the top. This will be over here only. This is for the eyes. If you see, we have, so eye should go for the eye place only, not beyond that. This is an eye divisions, so I'll move it according to that only. This is the center line. Center line will be a little bit more up. And this, you can say, is the opening of the snout. Okay, so like this we have got. You can press Alt 1 over here, and you can give this line also a little bit roundness. Avoid always hard edges. Only one side I have given. I will press Alt 1 and I will give other side also. Then again we will go to side. Okay, and select both the vertices and put. Right. So we have got something like this. It's a little bit structured now, and and now we simply have to fit our this to this. Okay, and oh, you should have what? That is why I crack jokes, no, in between. There is no learning, means technical stuff into this. I am just moving some vertices, deleting the stuffs, and then joining it back. Okay. So it's okay even if you talk amongst each other. I don't have an issue, but don't sleep. Upper, that thing is seeing. Okay, so we have some structure over here. I already have applied turbo smooth. If I wouldn't have applied turbo smooth, actually we would have not got this much of vertices. That is a fact. Okay, so still we will try to, like, I did a little bit too early to apply turbo smooth. So that is the reason, before like applying, creating the whole character, don't apply turbo smooth. That is the first basic rule, basic agenda of this thing. So I will select all this and try to move forward, but moving forward will give me more edges or vertices. So what I sorry, faces. So what I will do, instead of that I will delete this area which is inside. Let me see if I am correct. Yeah, because the other we have adjusted properly. So what I will do, I will select those faces and I will delete these front areas which are a little bit out or off, you can say. To check, you can always press Alt X and see how much area needs to be deleted. So all these areas needs to be deleted. Okay, so that I can combine it with the below area. Same I will do with this one also. I will delete whatever things which are not required. Now this character, if you do with sculpting, it will be a little bit more easy. What I think, I might be wrong. That's not a big thing. Okay, so now we got a chance so that we can weld all these stuffs, and over here we have too much of edges currently. What I will do, I will select some of the edges. This is mesh, convert to editable poly. Okay, so in mesh basically that shortcut doesn't work, just remember that. So I am just improving my mistake of what? Applying subdivision before it is required. This will help me to add means weld more easily. Okay, so basic rough figure that I had, that I need to come up with. I think this much is workable. Okay, I want to see both the things properly so that I can calculate the number of edges required to weld both. So select this and select this also, attach. That is the first thing you do. Now we need to weld vertices. So select weld. I like target weld, so I'll select this and we'll click and move over here so that welding can start. Okay, I will do some changes so that rest of the areas can also be welded, and wherever there is a like edge required to weld, that we will be adding up the edge. So right now I can see this can be welded with this, okay, but and this can be welded with this. So there is no requirement of giving more edges, right? So I will select this and target weld and weld this with this. Okay, it will become a little bit confusing, but we have welded. But the problem is one line is left. So that one line you have to give. Okay, and now you can go for target weld and you can weld this area also. Okay, so you see now our shape has started coming up. Alt 1, a little bit of patience you will show and you will get the result. So over here, and then we can target weld a done. And if you remember, I haven't added this side, so I will do like this. Okay, so top area we have managed to weld. Some of the things which are pending, that I will do like this, and we have some extra areas over here that I need to delete. We can delete, or what we need to do, that we need to क्या चीज़ से पहले वेल्ड करेंगे ना, we cannot put it like that. We have to weld it so that टर्बो स्मूथ डालने के बाद सब क्लीन हो जाएगा. Okay, अभी we have too much of faces, edges over here, and over here I think we have just one and two edge. Two edges will go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will not be able to weld, right? So that's the reason we will be removing some of the faces over here which are going inside, which are not required at all, like these faces. It is difficult to select those faces. These faces are not required anymore. So you can delete this, and this I am deleting so that I can see the edges. It is a little bit extra also. Same we will do for the other half also. You can do one thing, you can like make it half and then only work onto the half. That is also okay. Yesterday we made onto the full face. Today let's make it half so that rest of the half will be done by max only, so that both the concept you can understand. So I just deleted this area, our left side, your right. So I'll delete this area. Okay, select this one, full half I will delete. Now we have got only these segments which needs to be fixed or welded. So I'll just move it a little bit so that I can at least see. Let's weld these two, target weld. Okay, then we don't have like 1-2 segments which is going throughout this area. We can make segments, it will not hurt that much. One, we'll go for this one. Let's weld this one, then we'll see how many more we require. So, okay. to this. Now we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 vertices are there. Then downside will start. Okay. So let's do one thing. I'll start opposite. I'll start welding from here. We don't have a segment over here, there. I'll just move this only over here. I don't want to add any more. We already have couple of segments. Okay. So now we are left with these vertices. Top one, I think I have. Okay, these all are waiting to get welded. So all these things are there and we have only one left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are pending. So some of the edges I will give, some of the edges I will like equally I will give, so that this will also get balanced out and this will also will get welded out. So alt 1 over here, 1 over here, 2 will be welded into this, 2, then we can give 1, 3 over here and 5 we have to do, right. Let me add 1, 4 and 1 like eye line we can make over here. This will be considered into the forehead and the eyes I will work. So we have completed all. Let's start welding. Target weld, click, weld, click, weld, click, weld. Have we completed? I think we have completed. Okay. So this has made a snout or proper structure. This we can balance out now. We have something like this and you can simply mirror it. Oh sorry, mirror is not there into this, symmetry to see. Symmetry, X, Z, flip. Since we deleted the opposite side, so one structure, basic structure have been created. Now you have to define it. Like this is just the basic mesh. Okay. So F3, oh not F3, Alt X, and after this we can make it like turbo smooth, and vertex mode, see how it is affecting, and make it hide right now, and then we will balance out all these structures. How much it is reducing? It is reducing. becoming cubical. So we have to fix this. So I'll just remove all this and then we'll work on to the mesh. So this working on mesh is like one of the most essential works but tedious work. To make it circular, nothing is always perfect. We can move it a little bit inside. This is again going straight, so we should not go straight. One I will make over here so that we can make this a little bit outside. So very easily. Okay, and then you can, like, for the this space it's very easy, just select the edges. I hope edges are selected. Press R, scale it down, move it inside, scale it like this, scale it like this. Okay, so we got something, and you can put an eye. Eyes of this is a little bit egg type, so I'll take a sphere and I'll make it egg type like this, scale it into this one direction like this. Okay, and apply turbo smooth. It's already applied, so we just have to see what we have created. Now, like with turbo smooth, you will face these kind of issues. Things are not welding up and all. That is there. This thing comes up. So again, we have to fix all these stuffs. That's why I have a habit of working on both sides at once. Okay, with the symmetry option, it becomes very easy. Now, how to fix if there is something like this coming up? How to fix this? Problem is there. It's very simple. You just move it. While I was moving this have moved. That's the reason it is not welding. Now, you see, that thing is gone. If you think this is creating this kind of stuff, so how to fix? Vertex, and these two lines are a little bit narrower. That's the reason it is forming that shape. So we can move it like this and it will become okay. Now let me tell you one thing. In interview, basically you will get 8 hours. Any interview, 3D interview, and this is a thing that even when you are getting old, then also it might be possible that you have to give the test. So within 8 hours, that's the reason people struggle years to become a 3D artist, because it's a skill job, and it takes years to work, and this is like first time one of the slowest, at one of the slowest speed I have created something. If you are sitting in an exam, you have to finish it in 8 hours. A rough model. I have sessions of your seniors actually, which I have finished things in 5 minutes. One face in 5 minutes. Speed class. That is speed modeling. Sometimes I have taken to your senior students, because that grows your skill. There was a time when I was giving them assignments. Every day you have to give me one character. So I know they, at that point of time, many students started hating me. Later on, once they started creating, they started respecting. So it's fun. Modeling is fun. Whenever you want, you can create. It's up to you how much dedication you are showing. Now it's time, if you have any questions into this, some tool which I have which I haven't told and I have used, or a way in which it can, like, you are getting stuck, you can tell. Shivaji, any opinions, anything which you will want to, any problem which you saw while working? Now it might be possible if you will tell me to create a robot, my way of working will be totally different. In face you never saw me creating separately. Over here also, first I went with the, we should extrude from the face only. But depending upon the situation I have to change. And why I am able to take up that decision? Because I have been working continuously like this. So my thinking regarding the modeling, I can see wireframes directly onto the yourself, how your wireframe, if somebody will project wire, I can see that how edge will go if I am creating your model. So that comes with a little bit of patience. Please try it. I hope you will enjoy it. Once you start creating it, you will not leave it. But it's that first step you have to take. You have to start creating stuff. It is fun. 3D is fun. Those who get a taste of it, they don't leave it. If you will see, Abir sir, he is the head of Mac Arena both, and there is one TVA from 3D field. After that, Pradeep sir, national head 3D. After that, our zonal head sir, 3D artist. Over here, one of the prestigious work I am doing is a 3D artist, because we all have a taste of 3D. We like it. That's the reason we are able to make it. And you will also enjoy, start working on it. It is commission work. We have a commission work sitting over there. Once you start getting the commission of this, you will forget that.
No, sir, I
What?
right now I'm not taking any commission work.
I am just kidding. Why are you taking seriously? Nah, don't take anybody personally. Whatever comments that I am doing, it is just to create a turbulence in water. Otherwise, 50% class will sleep. What am I doing? Am I explaining any tools? I am just moving some of the vertices in a way which I feel that the structure can be created. If he is gonna sit in front of me and start drawing, how many days it takes for you to create that sketch?
Sir, portrait.
Portrait?
1 to 2 days.
2 days, right? Can I sit in front of him and watch him do that for 2 days? I will sleep. That's an art, that's a skill. Similar to that, you are in art field. It's an art, it's a skill that you have to develop. Work onto it. Wherever you are getting stuck, please let me know. Anybody question online, offline? No question. Okay, great. Then I think we should wind up. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed. Guys, I hope your like some of lighting and all that was there. So anybody having if there is any issue into that, you can ask. Okay, let it be. Why to go over there? Forget about that. I'll handle. Okay, enjoy.